Yeah, I think everybody's. I think you guys are too. I mean, I think everybody in Baltimore is excited, and we're still missing a couple. And then we're still missing pitching too. You know, guys that hopefully come back here at some point down the road. But yeah, whenever you got two guys that walk in like Jordan and said, you feel great. You know, at some point here in the next however many days, you'll see Gary and you'll see Tio, and we'll feel even better. So yeah, it feels good.
Sorry. A couple weeks ago, you described Jordan Westburg as sort of the glue for this team. He was just asked about that earlier today, and he said that he would tell you that with your face that you're lying.
Yeah.
What's your reaction to that, and what does that say about Jordan?
That he is the glue. I mean, I there you go. There's your answer for it. I mean, anybody that can answer it that way, I think there's a lot of humility and humbleness in that answer. And I think major league teammates and staff and people in the city of Baltimore probably gravitate towards that type of blue-collar personality.
It's clear now that Kobe Mayo has a bit of a runway here between the moves that were made to keep him here, but also Ryan Mountcastle's injury. Yeah. When we're a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months down the line, what are the things that you're hoping to have seen at that point to show you that he's made the adjustments and is ready to stay here?
Offensively, some of the stuff we're already seeing, you know, kind of laying off some of the bad pitches on the outer half of the plate and the bottom of the zone, right? Controlling the strike zone a little bit, being aggressive, putting off good swings. You know, we were down. I'm always curious as to what perception is, right? We're down 4-0, I think, against Mason Miller on Sunday, and you know, traditional baseball is, you know, you got to take right there. You're down by 4, take in the 9th inning. Well, you know, the other side of baseball, and I've gone back and forth on this too, is do you want to go down 0-1 to Mason Miller? I don't know if you want to do that, right? And Kobe gets off a good swing, and pops it up, right? And he's out. And in my mind right there, down 4-0, I'm thinking, okay, I'm fine with that because it was a good swing off one of the best pitchers in the game, and it looked good. He made contact. I like that, right? So for Kobe to handle and a bat and be aggressive and have the confidence to do it right there, we want to see that. We want to see the confidence and the control. And then I think defensively, just continued growth, right? You're probably going to see more at first base. Unless there's a specific need, I doubt we see him at third base right now. I think we're going to try to simplify it for him a little bit and focus mostly on first, and we'll go from there. But just continued growth. He's been doing great out there. He's grown defensively over the years for me. You know, I feel like the coaches are doing a great job with him at first base, so just continue to get better.
Do you think we'll see Sanchez and O'Neill this week?
It's a good question. I honestly don't have the answer to that. I think there's a very small percent that would happen. And if that doesn't happen, you'll see him on the road trip.
Do you figure you go back to pretty much where the team was at the beginning of the season? You have Urias, and you have Westburg, and obviously you have the kid at second base.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to play all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, Uri's a heck of a player, you know, and I think he's, you know, as you see Westbrook show up, that probably affects him a little bit, right? And Jackson, we're going to play. Jackson's playing every day. This kid's got a chance to be a heck of a player. So Jackson's going to play against the vast majority of left-handed pitching, if not all of it. So Uri's very capable at 3 positions, and really he played a 4th shortstop in 2021 for about a month straight and played all right. He's not going to play there for us because we have other options, but you know, you'll see Uri in the DH. You'll see Uri come off the bench, 3rd, 2nd, possibly first base. So Uri will get plenty of time in at bats, and it'll be a really good role for him going forward too.
Tony, has the team adopted a mindset of we cannot dig out of this in a week or two? We have to, it might be a month or two. And so you can't like overreact to any one loss because you're in it for a long period of games here.
Yeah, you know, the backs are definitely up against the wall in a lot of ways for, you know, some of the calendar dates that are coming in our business. So guys are playing with a massive amount of urgency right now. And I think as you walk into Seattle with a team that probably doesn't have all their guys, and you sweep a really good Seattle team, and, you know, I think that's where the urgency comes out, right? You go into Oakland and, you know, if Denzel Clark's not playing center field, and we saw what that looked like last night in Anaheim, but if he's not playing center field, you win 2 out of 3 there. And that was a tough place to play for people that were there. That wasn't easy, you know. So, and that team, those first 3 hitters, I don't think made it out the whole time, which was incredible. But, you know, there's urgency every day. There's been urgency. We know, you know, the likelihood of you know, trying to pick up another 5 or 6 games against being 500 or being under 500, that's probably not going to happen in 5 or 6 straight days every single time like it recently did. But, you know, if we win a series, win each day, then, you know, over time, maybe you get yourself back in the mix.